Now let's take this eaves detail here and let's start to, as I say, layer on the 2D elements, which will bring this up to the kind of correct detail that we want to have it at. Now the first one, and probably the simplest one to do, are the repeating details. So look where I'm going. I'm in Annotate, I'm in the Detail panel, I'm hitting the drop down of the Component tool here, and I've got two choices: single details or repeating details, and in this case I'm going to take repeating details. Now if you come over to the properties and hit the drop down box, in the template that I gave you, you already have quite a lot of repeating details loaded up for you. Now to make repeating details is quite simple, but we'll do that next year. So here's block work 100 mil on the section, so I'm going to select that and I'm going to take this point here. Now it's going to the left hand side, so if I hit the space bar it'll go over to the right hand side, and I'll literally just drag that down, and you can see now I've got my block work coursing laid out here with the mortar joint. I'm going to do something similar here now, repeating detail again, and I'm going to take brickwork in section. Should be the other way around, shouldn't it? Okay, let's do that one again. Repeating detail. Let's take the brickwork in section and hit the space bar, go down there. There's my brickwork in place, and I'll do that one more time, repeating section, and we'll come up to our blockwork lightweight in section here, and again learning from the last one, going from the left hand side, and there's my blockwork in place. Now notice that I've got my we did put in a beam element for the wall plate, but I want to show that that is cut timber. So watch what I'm going to do this time. I'm going into component detail. So this is a single detail component. Now look where this lives. All right, look where this lives. I have to go into load family, and I have to go into the UK library, and all our 2D details exist in the detail items here. So let's double click that. Now one of the hard things that you'll find within kind of the detail is just finding out where these 2D details are, because there's lots of them there, and that's why I asked you to look at the Ian Nichols videos, because he shows where a lot of these things are as well. It's a good idea to have a scan through these and see what is there and what's not there. But look, I'm going into G, which is structural carcassing metal timber. I'm going into G20, which is timber framing. I'm going into wood framing, and I'm going into, well, joist stud, really. Isn't that what I'm looking for? And here's all the elements of the joist stud. So what I'm looking for here is my 75 by 100. Okay, here it is on the end of my cursor. I'm going to hit the space bar, and now I'm going to position that right there. And you notice now that I've got my indication of cut wrought timber for the wall plate in position there. Okay, now I can even select that, and I can move it up a little bit if I wanted to have a little mortar joint there. Perhaps that would work quite well too. All right, so two elements there I've shown you, which are repeating details and a single element of a 2D detail which shows the wrought cut timber. Okay, now let's do another little bit in the next video.